Section 2.2 Interactive Assignment Objective 3. The data below represent the per capita average disposable income, which is income after taxes, for 25 randomly selected cities in a recent year. We're going to complete parts A and B. For part A, we want to construct a frequency distribution with the first class having a lower class limit of 30,000 and a class width of 6,000. So let's go ahead and do that. So again, we're saying that the lower class limit, so the first lower class limit is going to be 30,000. Now it says that the class width is 6,000, so we need to add 6,000 to the 30,000. So that means the next value is going to be 36,000. Now if we add another 6,000 to the 36,000, that's going to give us 42,000. And if we add 6,000 to the 42,000, then that's going to give us 48,000. So that gives us the lower limits. Now the upper limit is going to be one less than the lower class limit. So the lower class limit is 36,000. And if we subtract 1, that's going to give us 35,999. So therefore, this is going to be the upper class limit for the first class. Okay, now if we add 6,000 to the 35,999, we can find this next number, or we could just say, okay, what is 42,000 minus 1? Well, if we take 42,000 and subtract 1, well, that's going to give us 41,999. Okay, the next value here, the lower class limit, is going to be 48,000 minus 1. Well, 48,000 minus 1 is going to give us 47,999. Now remember, in order to get from 35,999 to the next value is adding 6,000. If we add 6,000 to this value, that's what it gives us, 47,000. So now we want to add 6,000 to the 47,999. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to take our value of 47,999 and then add 6,000. And that gives us 53,999. So therefore, that's going to be the upper class limit, 53,999. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to find the frequency. So we need to do is we need to locate in our data set all the values that fall in between 30,000 and 35,999. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So therefore, we have 13 values that fall within that first class. Now our second class is the values between 36,000 to 41,999. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So therefore, we have 11. Okay, now how many values do we have in between 42,000 and 47,999? Well, if we look, we don't have any values for there, so we need to write that down as 0. So therefore, we have 0. Okay, and then the last one, how many values do we have in between 48,000 and 53,999? Well, we can see that we have this one here. So therefore, we have 1. Okay, now let's just go ahead and verify our result by plugging it in here. Okay, so we're first going to go ahead and put in our classes to make sure that we are correct. So we have 30,000 to 35,999. 36,000 to 41,999. 42,000 to 47,999. And then we have 48,000 all the way to 53,999. So let's put in the frequency. So the frequency for the first class is 13. The frequency for the second class is 11. The frequency for the third class is 0. And the frequency for the last class is 1. So let's check our answer. And there is our result. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to construct a relative frequency distribution with the first class having a lower class limit of 30,000 and a class width of 6,000. So what we want to do now is first we want to make sure that we have 25. So 13 plus 11 plus 1 is going to give us a total of 25, which it already gives us in the problem. So now what we want to do is we want to create this relative frequency distribution. So the classes are going to stay the same. So recall that the first class goes from 30,000 to 35,999. The second class is 36,000 to 41,999. Okay, and then the next class goes from 42,000 to 47,999. And then the fourth class is 48,000 to 53,999. Okay, now remember the relative frequency is taking a total the frequency and dividing it by the total. So we have 13 divided by 25, right? And then we have 11 divided by 25. We have 0 divided by 25, and then we have 1 divided by 25. Now again, our problem, what they want us to do is to do the following. They want us to type integers or decimals. So let's go ahead and find out what 13 divided by 25 gives us. So 13 divided by 25 gives us 0.52. So 0.52. Okay. If we take 11 and then divide that by 25, that gives us 0.44. Okay, 0 divided by any number is just going to give us 0. And then 1 divided by 25 is going to give us 0.04. So just to keep with the place values, we'll just do that there. Okay. So now let's go ahead and fill in our information. So again, we got to fill in the classes. So again, it's the same information that we had from the previous step. So 30,000, 35,999, and the relative frequency is 0.52. Here we have 36,000 for the lower class limit, 41,909 for the upper class limit, and 0.44. Okay, the lower class limit is 42,000. The upper class limit is 47,999, and this one is 0. And then the lower class limit is 48,000. Upper class limit is 53,999, and the relative frequency is 0.04. Now let's go ahead and check to make sure that our answer is correct. And therefore, there is our result, and that completes the problem.